Welcome to the video. Today we're here Hi, welcome to the video. Today I'm joined here with Francisco. You're my first collab. I've never made a video with anyone else before, so
I'm honored.
We have our hard seltzers. I'm gonna tell Francisco, and I guess you all find people, about the time I fell for a scam. It was a text message scam. Technically, you can call it theft by trickery. At least that's what was on the police report. So someone texted me claiming to be the CEO of the company I work for. I guess maybe let's just set the context for the day, because yes, this is very stupid what I did. It was like the right time, right place kind of thing. So it was a Friday, and I was working from home. I was working with my supervisor.
As a supervisor?
On a very important project for, maybe I shouldn't say where I work.
You know.
Okay, for confidentiality, I won't say specific names. We'll just call him
Boss man.
I was working with my supervisor on a very special project for
Boss.
And he just told me, like, yeah, like, just be on call, be ready to make any edits to this piece that I was working on. When I thought everything was all done and good, I went out. Where was I going? Oh, yeah. So I was going out to, like, already do a work-related errand. So I was on my way out, and then I received a text message from
Boss man.
thinking, like, oh, maybe it's an emergency related to the project I was just working on. So, be ready for anything. And it says, "Hello, Django. Let me know if you received this text. Signed,
Boss man.
CEO."
Company.
Looking back now, like, who signs their text like this?
Signature on an email. On a text.
And why would he call me by my full name? We're all on, like, a first-name basis at work. Already suspicious, so we're just gonna drink. Oh, yeah, so I haven't said, so we're just gonna drink every time that there was a red flag, and I just went along with it anyway.
Let's see how this goes.
Next he says, "Okay, are you busy at the moment? I am in a conference call meeting right now, and I need you to complete an urgent task for me, but can't talk on the phone now." I don't know, I thought that was normal.
Just communicate it's something by text. That could happen.
So I'm like, sure, I can help with your task. Says, "All right, I need to provide a client with some cards. Can you confirm if you can get me Apple gift card from the nearest store to you now? Space question mark." I didn't know about Apple gift card scams until after this happened.
Exactly, but it's I don't know if I just received like too many emails about this, or like I've been told about this, but like yeah, Apple Store cards are just like a huge red flag.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know that. And then I'm like, all right, I'm close to a Vons, and they probably have some. How many and for how much? Because I live close to a grocery store, and I was like, yeah, okay, that's on my way out. I can stop there, get the cards, do the other thing I have to do. All right, so then he says, "Okay, good. How soon will you get to Vaughn's confirmed denomination?" And I'm like, "Oh, 5 minutes, because it's really close." Says, "All right, head out and let me know once you get there. Note, if that you are asked what the card are meant for, bad grammar, just tell them it's for personal use to avoid delay." Got that? It's so pushy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what these scammers do.
Yeah, the attitude. Got that?
Especially if they pose as a figure of authority, then, like, you're more likely to go along with it. She's like, I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to lose my job. Don't fire me, daddy.
Boss.
And I thought, like, oh, maybe it's just, like, really urgent. Because, working in entertainment news, like, I mean, we both work in entertainment news. Like, this happens a lot. Like, you might think, oh, like, I have to do some ridiculous task. But, yeah, you do sometimes, so... I knew it was ridiculous. Like, why am I the one getting the gift cards? He has an assistant.
He was just asking for, like, errands.
Yeah, the fact that, like, he's going to me. I work in creative. Yeah, I work in creative. Like, why am I doing this?
Yeah, shouldn't fall upon your shoulders.
I'm like, yeah, sure. And I show a picture of, like, all the offerings I have. It's like, oh, from $10 to $500. And then he says, okay, get one quantity of $500 denomination now. So, like, just the limit, like, the max. I'm like, all right. And then, so I get one, and he says, got that? Are you done with the payment? So pushy. So rude. But I think, oh, it's my boss telling me this. Not yet. A few minutes. All right, let me know once you done with the payment and stand by in the car outside the store for the client to confirm the card before leaving the store. ... Got that. I don't know. I was feeling hurried. I didn't pay attention to, like, the terrible grammar.
The bad grammar itself is not the problem. It's the whole message.
Yeah. So I said, payment's done. Waiting. Okay, open the card now and scratch the back label and text the clear picture of the card for the client information. Got that? And so I do.
Got that. Oof.
And he asked for the receipt. And so I send that. And they says, okay, good, hold on. And then I thought, okay, the task is done, that's it. But then he says, the client just confirmed the card now, but they need more card. And I need you to handle this to complete the task.
More
Just-
card.
Yeah, and then I do it. How could I have been so stupid? You don't know until it happens to you.
Truly.
Okay, so yeah, we'll just kind of skip through because it repeats. In total, I ended up spending $2,500 in total on Apple gift cards. Okay, later in the conversation, sorry for the inconvenience, Jane. I just confirmed they need more cards again, and this time, but you have to head to another store due to limit in a store. I'm like, what? Like, obviously, like, they probably have experienced this from, like, scamming other people. So you have to check another store for this. Got that. And I said, oh, there's a Rite Aid next door. I'll check there. Because I'm just trying to be dutiful and helpful.
Yeah. Diligent Jane.
I'm too naive, guys. I'm too humble. Or no, not humble. I'm too... what's it? It starts with a G. Gullible. Too gullible. It was like Gumble. Okay, check the Rite Aid. Purchased 2 quantities of 500 this time. Got that? So that's $1,000. Since I've worked at this company, like, I've had to make work-related purchases on my own credit cards. Like, I don't have my own corporate credit card, so I'll just use my own sometimes and then get reimbursed later. So I thought, okay, like, this will all just be expensed, so it's fine. But it's not. Done with the 2 payment. My cards were declined, which is the bank telling me, stop doing this.
Hey, are you sure
Yeah,
about this?
and I'm like, yeah, it's fine. They would say, like, is this a fraudulent charge? I'm like, no, it's me. But I was just a puppet.
Man.
And then he says, you can purchase a one first if your card was declined due to the limit, I guess. I don't really know what that means, but I said, oh, I got one anyway. Okay, are you able to purchase a second one? And then I said, no, they didn't have any more. And then, okay, so I got the one from Rite Aid. And then he's telling me to go to another store. So I said, okay, I'm headed to another one. And, like, also, I didn't really mind having to do all this, like, driving around on work hours. Because, like, well, then it's just, like, less time I have to be at the desk. I don't know, I'd rather ride around on my motorcycle anyway.
It is,
Fine, I'll
yeah.
get those Apple gift cards. I'll go across town. All right, Jane. Are you there, Jane? I'm like, I'm in line. And, like, I started to get impatient with him, too. I was like, why is he so pushy? But it's like, I'm not going to argue back because I think it's my CEO. The card you purchased from Rite Aid is bad and you have to go there after this and make a complaint. Got that? The client just messaged me and said the last apple from Rite Aid is bad. Then I have to go... I went to a CVS. I think even, like, the clerk was like, are you sure?
Are you sure you want to do this? I bet.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's just sometimes when you're in the middle of stuff like that, it's just so clear for everyone else but you.
You seen that movie Compliant?
I don't think I have.
Yeah, I watched that like years ago before any of this happened, and I thought like those people are so like stupid. Like, why would they go along with what this guy's saying? Like, it was about it's like a prank call like gone too far. This guy like calls a fast food restaurant saying he's a police officer, saying like one of the employees stole from a customer, so like you need to strip her down naked and then like search all her clothes, and eventually like this girl's just naked in the back of a chicken restaurant. He makes her like go down on a guy.
And she never questioned it?
No, no one did. This is based on real stories. Like, people do this in real life. People get, like, call restaurants or, like, any business and then, like, get the employees to do crazy shit.
No, the manipulation skills for some people is just...
I know. It's like, how twisted do you have to be to, like, do that? This one's doing it for money. The other ones are, like, doing it for amusement, which is sick.
Yeah, it's just...
Like, at least this, I might
Psych.
be able to, like, feel, like, sorry for the guy. But also, he's taking my money.
So no, nothing to feel
No.
sorry about.
No, fuck this guy.
Got that, Jane?
I
What the
know.
fuck,
You
dude?
see, he's so rude.
Stop your passive aggressiveness.
Okay, let your bank know it's not fraud to make your card available. And so I send another gift card, and then I'm like, oh, I guess I gotta go back to Rite Aid too to like complain to the people that like a card wasn't working. But it was probably the guy lying, saying like, oh, this one didn't work. Try to just get another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to Rite Aid, complained. Of course, like nothing happened. They were like, well, they probably like used the funds already. There's nothing they can do about it. Okay, and so this like not
Boss.
says, okay, never mind. There is mistakes somewhere in the store and I don't trust the Rite Aid. Can you get one more card at the CVS instead and complete this? And so I said, sure. And I went back to the CVS and got another card and sent them another one. And then he says, okay, the card is good now and I don't know what's going on with my client asking for more cards, or is there any Bitcoin machine nearby to complete the last step?
Nah.
And I said, I can find one. found Bitcoin machine nearby. I said, oh, there's one 4 minutes away. I'll head there and let you know.
The way this guy speaks too.
I know, it gets
Do you
like more
find
rushed.
Bitcoin machine nearby?
I know, like Tommy Wiseau. Okay, but the Bitcoin machine received cash for the payment, so you need cash to get Bitcoin. Got that? Use ATM for cash before purchasing the Bitcoin. Got that? A lot of got that's.
Yeah, no, it's in almost every single end of a sentence.
And then I'm like, how much do I need to purchase? I need to move money to my checking, so I'm sacrificing my savings just to do this work thing. $1,500. Okay, working on it. I'm going to forward you the wallet ID once you get to the Bitcoin machine. I was only able to withdraw 1,000. Yeah, so like there's a $1,000 like cash withdrawal limit on most checking accounts. So I only got out the 1,000, but apparently that was enough anyway. We asked for 1,500, I got 1,000. Okay, please do. I'm at the Bitcoin machine. Doesn't need cash. Oh yeah, so I thought I could use credit card on the Bitcoin machine because
The slot.
yeah, there was a slot for it and like it gave me the option to, but then like it didn't work. I don't know, maybe because my banks had already like kind of shut down my cards already. Or they were like, nah.
Nah, not this shit.
But there was also an ATM, so I just got out $1,000 of my own cash and put it inside this Bitcoin machine. And then he gave me the wallet ID, and then I sent through the $1,000, gave him a picture of the receipt. He also wanted a photo of the receipt too, which I don't understand. Like, is he trying to like know where I am?
That's something to Google.
He said, I will reimburse you once I'm done with the conference though. Can you handle this if possible?
I was trying to Google it, but I couldn't find it.
At this point, I'm pretty much fed up with it because I've been like running around town, like spending thousands of dollars on whatever the fuck, God knows what. Who's this client that needs to be given Apple?
I know,
Apple
and
cards?
imagine that conversation. Yeah, no, my employee just got two Apple gift cards. I need one more. All right, she got it.
So I say, I'm sorry I can't get any more cash today. Can someone else handle the rest? Then at that point, I'm like, wait, why am I doing this? I finally like actually start to question like what's going on. And he says, I want you to handle this once so I can reimburse you at once, or can you handle the Bitcoin part tomorrow morning? I'm like, what? It can wait until tomorrow? Saturday?
That night you came back and you were just fuming because you had to wake up early to do the shit.
What? Oh no, I say I can do it tomorrow. I don't know why I said that. Okay, good. I will reimburse you at once. Thanks for your time, Jane. I will talk to the client to wait till tomorrow. And then I said, okay, trying to be a good employee. I'm not obligated to say this. If there's a way I can get more cash today, I'll let you know. A couple hours later, he says, I did not hear from you, Jane, I guess till tomorrow. Can I get a response? Are you busy? We continue from here tomorrow.
Question mark, question mark.
An asshole.
Yeah.
And I just say, okay. Yeah, so then like at this point, yeah, I came home. I checked my email because it's been a while because I was on the road getting Apple gift cards for
Boss man.
check my email. One of the first ones was from HR department saying like, hey, today people have been getting texts from someone claiming to be
Boss.
do not respond to them. This is not
Boss.
The timing was insane. The timing was like out of a really well-written comedy. It was what the...
I thought I heard like the Curb Your Enthusiasm like frolic. And so at that point I pretty much just broke down.
Rightfully
Because
so.
I learned my lesson. After that, I didn't block the number just yet. Tomorrow came around, it was Saturday, and I remembered, oh yeah, I said I was gonna go get this like Bitcoin for the client. So I don't know, at that point I just decided to just fuck with them. Just like saying like, okay, I'll get it, and then just keep him waiting, just waste his time. Hopefully it's taking away from time where he would be scamming someone else. If this happens to you, just block the number, delete it, report it. If you do get tricked into stealing from yourself, then just make a police report, take screenshots of the whole conversation, just try to look into it. I mean, I put in a police report months ago, nothing's happened with it. I don't expect anything to. My company's been investigating it, looking into it as well, because they get scammed all the time apparently. I guess I just haven't been with the company long enough to know that like this is a thing that happens. And sometimes the IT department will like, they do training, like security training and like email safety. Like we have like an email like safety course we have to take, and they'll even like send fake texts and emails to people to like test them to see like if they'll fall for the scam.
What? This is a serious thing.
Yeah.
For them.
Thankfully, they reimbursed me for the $1,000 I lost in the Bitcoin transaction. I filed fraud claims with both my credit card companies, because I used two of my credit cards for this. One said, no, you gotta pay the money anyway. The other one I still haven't heard back from. We'll see. This is embarrassing.
You're just getting it out. Yeah, you
Uh-huh.
have to. I mean, the way the guy speaks feels like the Tinder swindler guy.
Oh,
You know what I mean? All passive aggressive. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't do it,
Yeah, what the
strange
hell?
demeanor.
It is. It was like so rude, and yet it worked.
Yeah, like maybe this guy is super busy. He's got like all this to do, and yeah, you can forgive some grammatical like faults because of that, but still.
But that's
yeah.
also like another sign for like scammers. They usually use like really bad grammar for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe they're illiterate. Maybe they don't. English isn't their first language, or they're just like so rushed and like they don't give a shit. I don't
That's
know.
not what they use their smarts for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that
I
can
mean,
be too.
yeah. There's a reason they have to beg people for Apple gift cards. It's like maybe their only form of income.
You have to wonder, like,
Mhm.
what's the rate of success that these guys have?
Yeah. I know, he got $3,500 out of me in one day. Like,
One day.
that's pretty good. That's what I'm thinking, like, am I stupid? Yeah, I made $3,500 at least in one day from one client.
Still an asshole.
If we've learned anything from this, it's okay to question your boss.
It's just like putting your own money on the line.
Yeah, question authority. The man's not always right. Your boss can be an idiot too.
Well, yeah.
As a kid, I always thought like all adults were like super smart and like they knew everything. But then like as an adult, I'm like, wow, like we're stupid.
Yeah, I don't know how to solve this. I don't know. Yeah.
You just
Things
figure it
that-
out. Everyone's winging it. Well, yeah, that's the end of this. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me.
Anytime.
Any last words?
Hope to see you.
Okay. Bye.
It's been a pleasure. Bye.
Yeah. All right, you can cut it. Do you want to take a shot?
Let's do it, baby.
Tarzan wasn't the latest man. He just come along and scoop him up under his arm like that. Quick as a cat in the jungle. But Clark Kent, now there was a real gem. He would not be caught sitting around.